I made an important discovery while researching some mint errors on eBay. So we're going to have to be careful about what prices we're quoting for things off eBay based off of this information. I know we kind of brushed on it before in other videos, but we're going to focus on it a little bit more. Also, doing this research, I was doing research for a video on can people really strike it rich with die chips and die cracks on their coins, modern coins they find interchange. So we're going to talk about those two subjects here because they go hand in hand, which is really kind of surprising to me when I started doing the research. So my name is Daniel, and you are watching CoinHelpu. Stay tuned to talk about the subject. But first, here's my website, porchwithcoinshop.com. If you are interested in buying coins from us, come over here and check out what we have to offer. We do have some gold coins. We have some 10th ounce gold coins. We have the best price going for credit card and plus a 5% off today. Take advantage of it because today will be the last day of that. Also, we have some graded silver eagles, Morgan dollars, mint sets, proof sets, you name it. Come over here to porchwithcoinshop.com and check it out. Also, if you need help with coins, come over here to CoinHelpu Community, post a front and back image. If you just have a general numismatic question, just ask your question. Just come over here. All it takes is an email and a password. So I was looking at eBay, looking at some of these mint errors and just seeing what they sold for. I've watched a couple videos, or I saw a couple videos, saw a couple of resources talking about, what's been going on lately. And what you have is an actual 2022, what they call it's the one man killer quarter with a major error coin, but it's actually a cud. It's a retained cud. In other words, it's a rim to rim die break, and we can look at it a little bit closer. That's what this is, a rim-to-rim die break. Looks like a little bit of a die crack coming down through here. Now, the images are not that good. Would I pay that much money for this, not be able to see it better? No. I'd like to see it in hand to make sure there's no modifications here or anything going on. Okay, so that's what it is. It's an actual die crack that connects the rim. It didn't break off yet. If it broke off, then it would be what they call, people call it a cud, would be a broke-off cud, basically. Part of the die broke off, and then you would have an indentation on the other side of the coin, on the reverse, where the missing metal has to go to fill the void, okay? Now, see, I don't know about this one here. There's an issue over here. It looks like a scratch. So I'm not convinced that this is actually the coin, okay? I'd be too leery of it because you can't see it very well, and there's one other issue. Zero feedback, okay? So best offer was accepted on this. I don't know what the best offer was, but it was several $100s. Then I go to this one here, and I'm looking at it, and honestly, it almost looks fake. I know it sounds crazy, but why would they fake a 2022? Because they'll fake anything if they can make money on it. And I don't see any errors on this coin. I don't perceive anything that's supposed to be an error. It says woman man killer quarter error. Doesn't specify the error. It supposedly had a bid for $1,000 and the seller another zero feedback. You're going to see this zero feedback on most of these sellers, or a lot of these sellers. So you can't base what something sold for off of eBay when it comes to these. I see a lot of reports going out about how much stuff's selling for, but it's very important to make sure that it is a reputable seller and that they have enough feedback that they've actually have a good reputation that they're selling on eBay. Even if their reputation is not that great, at least they've got a track record of selling and people are buying from them and they're actually paying a fair market value, not some inflated crazy $1,000 for a quarter that looks fake. I mean, it really literally looks, it might be real, but why is that green? I'm telling you, when I see that green, that off yellow green looking collar on a coin, it looks fake to me. If that was a Morgan dollar, everybody would agree that's probably fake. So I don't know. But anyways, $1,000 is definitely not worth, and it's not an error. But I was looking through all of these, and here's another one that is, this has got 3 feedback. This is a little bit better. But still, it's only 71.4% positive. So then you got to check that out. But 12 bids, $425. So look, we can check out what the feedback is on this. Or we can check out what their feedback is. And they have one negative as a reason. Warning, anyone bidding on main killer quarter retained die mint error from this seller, the coin is received was a normal ordinary quarter. Buyer beware. See, so they basically have a picture of this up and then sent them a regular quarter. Man, you guys got to watch this, and it's not the value. That helps hurt. That hurts comps We call them comps. Whenever you use eBay sold auctions to determine the value of something, and you use multiple auctions and you kind of come up with an average price. You got your high and your low and you got your median. That's your comp. Well, this blows comps out of the water when you're trying to do samples. So you're going to have to eliminate certain sellers, or you're going to have to use filters and all that. We did it over when we were using immensestate.com. It's very difficult to do comps that way. And here's another one. Zero feedback, sold for $265. And we got another one here, $1,000 on this one. I think maybe that's the same one. I don't know. But anyways, we're looking at zero feedback. So folks, watch out. Watch out what you're buying on these. Watch out what you're using to price things with. Okay, if there's another one, zero feedback. There's just too many of them, and I don't know what's going on. Don't care. You need to worry about you. We can't worry about all the scammers. We just have to worry about educating ourselves and being smart when we're buying and being smart when we're pricing things, because this is good for dealers too, because dealer come over here, see a couple of these, not really pay attention to the seller or the feedback and think that's what they're selling for, and find out that these are just fake bids, fake sales, or whatever it is. But it's not authentic. It's not real. Okay. And that's what you need to know. It's very important to know that. Here's another one, zero feedback. And again, one bid, $450. Retained CUD. I mean, we're talking, and that looks like it's modified. It looks like that is a CUD there, but I mean, I don't know if that's the real coin you're getting. Here's another one, zero feedback again. And this is not even anything close to what the error is. That's like a strike through or something like that. So be careful. That's the discovery I found. That's my discovery. Just realizing that a lot of these sales are from zero feedback sellers, and that's an overinflated value, and you can't base your comps off that. You can't base what things are worth off of that. You really have to pay attention to who's selling what here. Die chips. Okay, we'll go through this here because we do have the Drooling George. We have the Full Crown, which we know is worth a little bit of money. People are selling they can sell for some money, but really, I mean, you go through all of this to sell a coin for a few dollars. The larger the die chip, the more value, and the nickname on it is going to make it sell for more. So you've got the crown, is what they call that. It will sell for some money, but your little die chips on, like wheat cents and things like that, they're worth some money. I mean, obviously, if you got a cent, you only have 2 cents in it, and you sell it for $1.25 on eBay, I suppose that's making some money. Not really striking it rich. That's a small CUD. $32.70, that's not bad. If you can find little things like that, you can. But the larger they are, and if they've got a nickname, even though it's a trendy name, even though it may not be worth that in a year from now, it's still got some value now. And I get what people are saying. I see this a lot in the groups, but they're not worth sending off for grading. They're not, that high dollar of a coin. But you can come over here and check this out and see. It's like this. Check out the prices and things like that on eBay. But you have to make sure all these that I'm looking at, I've not clicked on any of them to see if the sellers are actual legit sellers. You have to do that. That's very important. It's too easy to get fooled. And, obviously we can report every single fraudster here, and all of us can do it. Let's say 50,000 people watch this video. I mean, I'm exaggerating, probably more like 10,000 will watch this video. Go over there to eBay, and all 10,000 of us report every single one of them. They take them down. You'll have 100 more come up tomorrow. I mean, it's just, we have to worry about us, educate ourselves. It's no different than when you're driving down the road. You can't worry about everybody that's driving around you, that's coming towards you, that's cutting you off or parking wrong, whatever they're doing wrong. You can only worry about you. That puts you on the defensive, where you're defending yourself and being careful, because if you start getting on the offensive, then you start getting into a bunch of stress and stressful driving, and you're not enjoying yourself. And that's what will happen here. You get into this hobby. It's like I did. I started my YouTube channel. I started going after these, and I still do a little bit, but I don't do it so much to where I'm just so stressed out. I can't change the world. I can't eliminate the fraud. I can't do that. So I have to educate people. That's what I focus on. So a defense is better than an offense in this business. So getting on the die cracks is another thing. They will sell for more money, but you got a problem because people don't know what a die crack is. They put scratches and they put plating blisters up as die cracks, and it's $30, 18 bids, because this person said this was a retained, basically the rim to rim, which is a retained CUD, and it's not. We'll take a look at it here. This is a plating blister. It's very common. I have coins like this all the time. I wouldn't mind getting $30 out of my plating blister coins that look like this, because I have a bunch. I keep them back for videos to show people up front, because people sometimes don't believe me. Believe it or not, they don't believe me. Even though I do it for a living, then I'm telling them the truth. about their coins. And here's the scratch. This is just a scratch. Now, it didn't sell for much. No one's really out much money, but it's a scratch. A lot of people see this raised area here and they think that's a die crack, but you are ignoring this gouge that's going through here that raised it. It pushed that metal this way. See it like a ditch witch in dirt. That is most certainly not a die crack. That's not what they look like. We just looked at die cracks, or you can look at die cracks over here and you can see what they actually look like. They're raised. Let's take a look at this. You can see the difference. If you look at enough coins, you can see the difference. A lot of people are like, no, I don't see a difference in it. Sometimes your eyes will play tricks on you, optical illusions type things when you look at a coin too close. And you'll see raised areas whenever they're actually into the coin, or you'll see or areas that are cut into the coin actually look raised to you. So you have to make sure that you're not looking at an optical illusion. It's similar to a mirage, I suppose. But anyway, I've seen it before. You have little tests and little things on eBay. You'll see the memes and can you make out this or that? And it looks both. It can look like it's in incuse or it can look like it's raised, So you have to watch out, make sure you're not falling into that. But seeing all those errors and coins being sold by zero feedback sellers is really concerning, because here I was going through there looking for values just to kind of give an idea, kind of in my own market report. I'm not really into the market reports on errors on eBay because I know that they're kind of trendy and they tend to go down in value after a while. So I don't try to promote them too much. It's all people say, man, you said this is going to be worth some money in the future, or whatever. I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I noticed all these zero feedback sellers and that one with the bad feedback sending the wrong coin or sending a coin that wasn't what they had in the images, which we know that can happen. Luckily, though, if you pay through PayPal, you can't get your money back. There's no reason to panic and be, oh, my goodness, I'm going to get ripped off on eBay. PayPal will protect you. If it's not described or you're not happy, you can get your money back. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment. And have a great day.